Philosopher 80 Jones. Hey, see that moon back there? You see your feminine energy regulating you? You know what I'm saying? See it up in the sky? If it don't show up, I'll give you a big I'll give you a glance of what it is. If ain't nobody else gonna say it, I'ma say it. You know what I'm saying? The melanated is something else. That's all I can say. I love my people. I love everybody. But my people, even, this is just my personal perspective. Me observing the collective, I love the ascension. I love the way individuals are ascending. I love the knowledge, especially the youth. You know what I'm saying? That means they starting out on a great foot of a foundation to thirst and want to obtain knowledge for the greater good. But what I'm personally experiencing, and I already know the individuals in power sit back laughing, it's self-destructive behavior once again. What do I mean by that? Because now what you see is people downgrading other people from not being elevated. They literally are downgrading them. What does that do? That causes more separation of the melanated. Yes, you should separate yourself from negative vibrational individuals or individuals who are in a natural different polarity as you that ain't going in the same direction. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you spew malice, and what I'm going to call it is spiritual malice, like now you know how to manifest blessings and curses and you cursing them, which is putting us further behind because you making that individual and his families suffer more. And since it's coming from the melanated, it don't even need a middleman. It's coming straight from the ancestors in the dark ages, shadow side, whatever you want to call them. Is always certain polarities of spirits. You harnessing that and juju, putting it on your own people. Sometimes your own family members. Not just spiritual family members. Your blood family members like your mama, brothers, sisters, and cousins. The ancestors is not happy with that. Not. How do you know? They not happy with that. Let me also say this. Nobody is above reproach. Not even me, nobody, no pastor, no great teacher. I don't care who you are. You're not better than the whole. A piece of pie is not better than the rest of the pie if it was all made with the same ingredients. Your flavor might taste good, but you're not better. And this is what I'm saying. I don't care how smart you get, how spiritual you get, how elevated you get. The whole purpose of becoming spiritual is to help your people. Or just help people in general. Period. Just help people in general. Because you're really here to help a spiritual vibration resonate on the planet. But just because you get elevated and get more spiritually in tune, that doesn't mean your vibration as a individual with purpose has risen. You just a more spiritual, evil person. You see what I'm saying? You see separation even with teachers. Old found teachers and new found teachers, they battling. What is that? The old schools need to teach the new schools. I understand the new schools and the ego. We know how that works. But that's based on lack of being there from them when they needed us when they was younger. You often hear them say, I ain't listening to no old school. Did we listen to old schools? Some of them. But we got to give them a reason to listen. But guess what though, old schools? We need a reason to listen. The thing about being a therapist, I do a lot of listening. So this ain't just me talking. You see what I'm saying? This is different individuals, spirits coming to talk to me, and I'm basically getting a collective of information from individual spirits, allowing me to put this together, process it, and bring it back to you. So this is not me. This is just not ego. This is just not me thinking I'm above reproach. The dragonfly keep flying over. That's the message. You know what I'm saying? One thing, speaking of a dragonfly, one thing about a dragonfly, did you know that's one of the only animals that could move like this? It almost defies logical gravity. It almost defies logical physics, which means it's right here, look. Which means it has special characteristics. What am I saying? When you become spiritual, you gain special characteristics. But just like a dragonfly, you need to know what to use those characteristics for. The dragonfly uses those wings to enter in, to grab food, to grab nourishment, to grab the things that allow it to sustain life, which means it can maneuver and navigate through things. It's right here, look. Maneuver and navigate through things that other animals can't do, so it can get away if it needs to escape. Hard right. If a bird trying to get it, a bird can't do that. So it has special abilities. When you get spiritually sound, and when you get of age and your pineal opens, or if you already older and you get that calcium or whatever you got stuck on there, I ain't even gonna get into that. Like the old movies and the other stuff, I'm gonna just say old habits and TV shows and stuff like that. When you got all that stuff clouding your pineal and you finally clean it off and polish it up, you have new abilities. But if you're not gonna use them to elevate the collective, it's a waste. So till next time, Philosopher 80 Jones, don't waste them.